Geeky Puppet Show today! For what? For what? For the Amazing Spider-Man!
Yes!
Issue 161. But before we get into this amazing issue, let's meet our cast and crew. He's small, green, and sticky. Oh, sorry, I mean he's red and blue and web swinging. It's Spider-Frog, Frogman,
Spider-Frogman?
Frogman!
How's it going there, little puppetine?
Oh, good God. I asked for that, didn't I? Look over there. Who do you see? Tim, it's Eric Breen.
How's it going, little puppetine?
What? Oh, no. Look below that. Who do you see? It's Melissa and Amy.
Oh, I don't know. That sounds pretty annoyed. Hi, everybody. Hi.
Okay. And lastly, not leastly, it's Graph Ickman.
Hello.
That's it.
And it's time for the Amazing Spider-Man. It's the battle you demanded as everyone's favorite web-slinger struggles for his very life against Nightcrawler. And if that isn't enough trouble, the Punisher is gunning for Spidey too.
Oh my gosh.
Gunning.
Well, I say we just leave this cover up for another moment.
love
so
it.
Graphic
That's-
can look it in.
It is amazing.
Kind of late.
Wow, we put a Gil Kane cover up and then Graphic goes into Witsack.
That's great.
It's a 60 Minutes interview.
I'm sorry. No. There's not nearly enough no shots.
What do you mean? You
Well,
just can't
Spider-Man
see.
doesn't have a nose.
All the cops out there have nose shots. You just can't see them. They're far away.
Spider-Man, you don't have a nose?
They're going, Begorra, wearing a Gil Kane cover. This is awesome.
And, there's
Yay!
and then you look closely. There's pics over on the right there in the little cab there. Well,
Yeah. Oh, yeah, there's somebody in the cab.
You want all that?
Go ahead.
While attending a demonstration in radiology, student Peter Parker was bitten by a spider which had accidentally been exposed to radioactive rays. Through a miracle of science, Peter soon found that he had gained the insect's powers and had, in effect, became a human spider. Stan Lee presents The Amazing Spider-Man.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, hey, Mr. Narrator.
Yes.
Who's the writer/editor?
Why, that would be Len Wein.
Okay, narrator, tell me, who's the illustrator?
That is the great Ross Andru.
Oh, and narrator, tell me, who's the embellisher?
Mike Esposito.
Who is the colorist?
Well, that would be Glynis Wein. Yes, related to Len.
Oh, and narrator, who's the letterer?
Irv Watanabe.
He wants to be the letterer.
Oh, and Mr. Narrator, here's your coffee.
Thank you. That's great.
I hate you.
Such prompt service, too.
but I need to ask the Mr. Narrator, who do we really think for this?
Why? That would be everybody but Gil Kane.
No. Oh, the
Not
evil.
only are you factually incorrect,
Wow, we give him a little bit of power narration, and he just takes control of everything.
Yeah, it's like me. That's my shtick.
well, that's the arrogance that comes with actually getting the coffee you asked for. Arrogance I've never been able to display on this.
For the rest of us
show.
without coffee, we were going to thank Roy Thomas for creating everything.
Oh, yeah, he's all right.
Oh, so we're not going to thank Taster's Choice.
Oh, that's funny. The picture's upside down, but it's actually the paper that is.
Helpful hint. In 428, I can't really read this.
Is there unnecessary zooming?
There we go.
All right.
Helpful hint number 428. Study the front page of this newspaper most carefully, Marvelite, because The innocent example of this fourth estate at work is going to be responsible for more all-out action and excitement than you've ever before seen at one time. What? You don't believe us? Then just turn the page, Tiger, and see for yourself.
I gotta say though, Ross Andru drawing this is awesome.
Daily Bugle and the Nightcrawler came prowling.
Huh.
I can't read upside down.
I know, right?
I see a spider! Oh.
I turned my tablet around so I could read it for you if you'd like to know what it
Did you
says.
just try to shush me?
I didn't try. I did.
The hand holding this paper belongs to one Kurt Wagner, a rather unusual young man to say the very least. His companions call him Nightcrawler. He is one of the extraordinary X-Men, and at the moment he seems quite perturbed.
Lieber Gott! It was merely something I... Oh,
No, it's Colossus first.
Is there something the matter, Nightcrawler?
Nein, bitte, forgive my outburst, Colossus. It was really something I noticed in the newspaper.
You're kidding. Just like me jumping on a trampoline with one claw plopped.
That looks like fun, though. Whee! Whee!
Until I land on somebody.
Yeah, don't do that.
It's just fun then.
So now, dear Abby, since you're hauling, huh? I tell you, Misfit, you've been hanging her upside down for so long, I think all the blood's rushing to your bushy little head. Here, let me help you down.
Ah!
Wolverine, you're a jerk. Thanks, Kitty.
Yep. That was not funny, Wolverine. Not in the slightest.
I laughed a little.
Some of my nightmares. Hey, you don't get in your tail in an uproar, Misfit. Can't you take a joke?
By now I should. I've been working with one long enough. But there was something of importance to me in the newspaper, and you have destroyed it. I want an apology, Wolverine. Or I want your ears pinned back.
Like a cat. Look at that. So weird. Oh, goody. A threat. I just love being threatened. It gives me a chance to keep my claws sharpened. You know what I mean, bub?
All right, that will be enough. Both of you, calm down, or I will report your behavior to Cyclops upon his return.
Better back off, big boy, before I cut you down to size.
I'll step on you. Nightcrawler, where are you going?
Out for a breath of fresh air, mein Freund.
Your what?
Huh? Und Freund. My old Freund. The atmosphere in this gymnasium has suddenly become stifling. Well, besides, Colossus, there's something most urgent that I must attend to. Alone.
But lest you forget the name of this mag, we'd better take our leave of the X-Men's Westchester headquarters.
And that was the Fantastic Four.
Yes. And target in on certain Coney Island roller coaster, where we can introduce our web-slinging star.
Look at that face.
In his everyday identity of college student Peter Parker, who currently has a better than running start on losing his lunch.
Oh boy, I'm gonna die.
Whee! Come on now, Tiger. Isn't this fun?
Oh, sure, Mary Jane. It's just great if you're into prematurely white hair.
I think that will look good on you. Oh, be serious, Peter, or I'll never take you on one of these things again.
Promise?
You can open your eyes and peel your sweaty little fingers free off the handrail now, sport. The ride's almost over.
I'm not letting go of anything, MJ, until my feet are planted back on terra firma.
Okay.
What's going on? Is the Terminator soundtrack in the background?
There now. That wasn't really so bad, was it, Petey?
No, I guess not, MJ, now that my knees have stopped knocking.
You want to go again then, Tiger?
You want a fat lip, Miss Mills Watson?
I got filler for that, but shouldn't be using it. Anyway, no, as a matter of fact, what I really want is a hot dog with the works.
With mustard and bigotry.
What?
I'm shocked you didn't say it might not. No, I'm not Janet Pym. In that case, my dear, allow me to escort you down the block to a good old reliable Nathan's for an Epicurean delight to make the very driest of mouth water.
Did they pay for this issue?
Oh, do you mind if Liz and I, Harry Osborn, join you, Pete?
Harry Osborn, I didn't see you back there with that bad haircut. We thought you never asked, though, bro.
Look at this.
Who wants to be the Nathan?
His name's Nathan.
Who's the hot dog vendor?
I'll do it. What can I do for you folks? I'm the hot dog vendor. My name's Nathan. It's on my hat. Any convenient.
Oh, hi, Nathan. Make it 2 orders of fries for us.
Okay, Harry Osborn.
Plus one.
Is that supposed to be Stan Lee in the bottom corner?
Maybe.
No, he's this convenient spy.
Uh-huh.
Plus 1 Frank Castle with everything for the lady here, my good man.
I think he's over there. All right.
Oh, and Harriet Handsome.
Liz, you can't speak.
Hi, I'm Nathan. I have my hand on the grill.
Ow.
Hey, sorry about the way I acted on the roller coaster, Red. But I just couldn't escape the feeling that someone was watching me.
You know, Peter, that's what I like most about you. You're so cute when you get paranoid.
What are you doing? We're trying to read here, bro.
Is it only simple paranoia, Mary Jane? Perhaps.
Oh, no.
3, 2.
Or perhaps Peter Parker's unique spider senses merely alerted him to a danger anyone else would have to learn about.
Playing the part of this guy is Marania.
The hard way.
Holy Hannah Montana! That man's been shot.
I don't think he's making that noise.
I don't think he's making any noise other than boom at the bottom.
Artistic license.
There you go.
Stay here with Harry Osborn and Liz Allen, Mary Jane Watson. I'm going to get some photos for the Daily Bugle.
Ah, well, that's another date shot to tiny little pieces. Oh my gosh, what happened?
Shot the pieces? Really?
Oh no! Oh, that was terrible. Oh, did she not know what happened?
No.
She didn't see what happened.
She probably didn't see what
She
happened.
didn't see what happened.
She didn't hear the gunshot, but she made
It's
a
the other
joke
direction.
about shooting.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Mr. Parker, this is starting to become a nasty habit.
Yeah, a brother can't go on a roller coaster without being shot.
Wouldn't be right to let him live after we kill Franklin.
Mary Jane's ticked off at me again, and frankly, I don't blame her. Don't know if I like playing second fiddle to somebody's secret identity either. But like it or not, right now, everyone's favorite wall caller has work to do.
And perhaps as our hapless hero doffs his civvies, let's whirl Destiny's clock back a few minutes to before the fateful shot was fired and follow the mysterious
Esposito's cousin, Irene and Miguel's.
Corn.
It's Tom King Corn.
Just corn.
Nice.
Nightcrawler as he prowls through the evening shadows.
That photo on the paper's front page was Eric Hoffman, an old friend of mine from my carnival days in Europe.
Oh, what?
I knew Eric had moved here. An old aunt friend
Thank
of
you.
mine from my carnival days in Europe. I knew Eric had moved here to Brooklyn's Coney Island, but I never had a chance to visit him. And now it's too late.
Wait, was that you're saying there was? You should have said, "Oh, the front page was Eric Breen." And old friend.
No.
I owe it to Eric to find this killer before. Was it? That was a gunshot.
Ah,
Someone is falling from that roller coaster.
it's me. I'm dead.
Here's the crazy thing about this: he'd still be in the car. He wouldn't fall out if he got shot in the head.
Yes.
And he's like
The
way
logic-
far away from it too. So he just took a running leap off the top of the coast.
I know, right?
And above me is the one who fired the fatal shot.
I feel like you just bamf right up there.
Yeah.
And Brian, you are right. Nobody eats ketchup on a hot dog. Dirty Harry.
I'm not dirty.
And you're not.
Oh, you said Dirty Harry. If you said Dirty Harry Osborne, you would have meant me.
Does everything I mention have to revolve around you?
Fates can move in most mysterious ways indeed. It seems to have dropped the killer right. I saw it right into my lap, even as he drops his weapon to the ground.
That scope's worth at least $50, I think.
I must apprehend him before he can. Too late. Already he's retreating down the stairs, shutting the door behind him.
And you can come. I know you can bamf in front of him.
No, what are you doing?
What? Locked, and it's made of solid steel. Given time, I could tear this from its hinges. But that is time I cannot afford to waste.
Len Wein does not know Kurt.
And kabamf?
Actually, Len Wein did create Nightcrawler because he wrote Giant Size X-Men 1, so yes, he does.
Well, he
Probably couldn't. Yes, I think he kind of at the time had to know where he was bamfing just in case so he wouldn't come to the middle of a cinder block.
But couldn't he
Right.
bamf on the ground in front of the building and walk?
Well,
through
then the
that way?
story would already be over. So there.
Grab the rifle, teleport up, and shoot the guy. Ta-da!
And then we could all go home.
The killer has made good his escape by now. I've got to recover the rifle he dropped and then pick up his trail.
Good idea. Get your fingerprints all over that.
With wearing gloves.
Well, he's got gloves on. He's fine.
Okay, good.
But his gloves have his DNA because he probably wiped his mouth.
And plus, what fingerprints are on those hands?
Mutant fingerprints. They are people.
Yeah.
Kids are people too. Wakadoo.
It's just unfortunate because of the fact that he doesn't like Inhumans, that they're people. Now he doesn't like mutants.
No. I like mutants fine, but look at his hands. Look at his hands.
Where does
You're
he
not-
get the
no,
big-
no police officer is checking out.
Puppetine, do you have mustard and bigotry on your hot dogs?
I wish I had some hot dogs.
Hot dogs are
I
pretty
wish I had an Oscar Mayer wiener.
That-
Everyone would be in love with me.
Dun, dun, dun. And you have a cool little car.
Sorry, Melissa. You can read now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
It is fortunate the weapon was not damaged in the fall. The authorities will require it for evidence when that cold-blooded murderer is finally brought to trial. None I must.
Well, maybe the guy shooting had gloves on.
What? Oh.
Uh-oh, Chuckles. You're not going anywhere at all. I was told by Puppetine that you don't like it. At least not with that loaded rifle in your hands.
Who?
The name is Spider-Man, Pointy Ears. Remember it. The question is, who are you?
Spider-Man. The one that they were called the killer. Could it be him I saw on the roof?
clearly, because that bright colored costume, the other guy not having costume.
If so, I cannot afford to take chances.
Barack Obama.
Lesnar.
I have to catch him first and ask questions afterward.
Oh, kind of violent there, aren't you? Aren't you a priest?
Hmm.
Oh, yeah. Wow, you packed quite a punch for an oversized elf from that other comic book fella. But your friendly neighborhood web slinger ain't exactly a piker in that department himself. It takes a lot of strength to steal hubcaps.
Mm-hmm.
Your nails up in there. You're not careful. Your nails bend backwards. It's nasty.
Oh, it is horrible. Now you just stay put, pal, and let's have a little chat.
It's cracked. We have nothing to discuss, Spider-Man.
Kind of feel like his tail would have ripped off.
I'm surprised it has that much strength.
Yeah.
That's a prick. Is Nightcrawler really strong? I thought he had like average strength. He could just teleport.
I don't know. Let the ask Len Wein. Wait, we can't. He said.
Okay.
I know all about you, and the only way you'll get this rifle back is to take it from my corpse.
Gee, you sure are a dramatic sort, aren't you?
May I?
Yes. Yes, please.
Pecora! There they are, guys. It's the man of spiders and some other weirdo.
Oh, swell. The Irish police are here. Better put an end to this fiasco fast and furious before some trigger-happy rookie puts an end to me.
Mr. Walker, watch out for the telephone pole. Oh, too soon.
I don't know exactly what your game is, fella, but this is where it... Huh? He rode with my punch so he could catch a hold of that Ferris wheel as it passed. Did he ban for it? Okay. Weird coloring. Whoever he is, he's as agile as I am.
And he can teleport.
Not yet.
It doesn't make sense. With his powers, what need would Spider-Man have for a rifle? Perhaps I've been wrong about him.
Crepes, that character's claw like feet are almost as equal of my web crawling ability. But if he thinks they're gonna help him get away from me, then he's got sawdust between his little pointy ears. Or pointy little ears. What do you prefer? Okay, killer, the joyride is over.
Killer, Nine Spider-Man, it is you who are the murderer here.
Don't hand me that garbage, Rumpelstiltskin. Just hand over the rifle.
Who is this?
That has to be Spider-Man. Nightcrawler.
Okay, so that's gay. That's kind of weird. Sorry, Charlie. Dropping that baby won't help you. There's a policeman waiting below to catch it. and that should give the boys in blue all the evidence they need to put you away for murder one.
Obviously, I've been wrong. Spider-Man is not the murderer I sought. Thus, perhaps it's time for me to beat a strategic retreat.
Are you ready, girls?
As only the Nightcrawler can. Bamf. Finally.
Finally.
Huh? He just disappeared in a H&R Puff and stuff. Fire and brimstone. Oh, man. I've taken with vultures, rhinos, jackals, Jamesons, and scorpions, among others. But full-fledged demons? Face it, Webhead. You keep this up, and they're going to be measuring you for a room with rubber walls.
Hey, the web slinger's getting away, Sarge. But one good shot, and I can still bring him down.
Oh, forget it. Give me a shot of Hennessy. I won't have you firing wild in a populated area.
Actually,
Oh.
hold on. We got to redo that. Hennessy is drunk. It's Irish. I need a Foster Brooks cop.
Don't stop him. He's on a roll.
Yeah.
Besides, he's already well out of range.
All righty then, let's go down to Dooley's. I'm buying.
There you go.
His name's Hennessy because for a reason. Narrator.
And minutes later,
Ah, there's my trusty sidekick camera, right where I left it. I don't know if it fork-tailed demon's photograph or not, but after I stop by the Bugle, I'm gonna find out. It's the only way I can prove to myself I'm not going BANANAS, because this stuff is bananas.
Mm-hmm.
We have no bananas. We have no bananas.
We don't have pointy bananas either.
So Spider-Man took pictures of our encounter, eh? I don't know what the ulterior purpose he has in mind for him, but one way or another, I've got to get those photos back.
Why?
the Night Owl edition of the Daily Bugle has finally been put to bed, and a weary Joe Robertson would gladly follow its example.
As he packs his pipe full of tobacco.
Mm-hmm.
There you go, true believers. Smoking wasn't bad back then.
If he didn't have to deal with interruptions like this.
Need a light, Robbie?
Spider-Man.
Yes.
What do you want, mister?
Just a little information, Mr. Study Editor. What do you know about these recent snipings around town?
Well, after your little escapade at Coney Island earlier, fella, the police now think that you're somehow involved.
So what else is new? Those guys figure I was involved when Kane clobbered Abel. Any idea who's really behind the killings, Robbie?
My sources downtown say it looks like the work of the Punisher. Dun dun dun.
Ooh.
Trouble is, none of the victims has any criminal record, and until now, the Punisher's limited his hunting ground to the underworld.
Fair.
Now he doesn't speak. The one time we wanted to speak.
Robertson!
Robertson!
I get great Godfrey.
Thanks, Robbie. One last question, and then I'll take off. What would you say if I told you that I've seen a pointy little eared demon with a long forked tail?
I'd say you ought to have some of the shit I got in this pipe, or have your eyes examined, or your head examined, or both.
That's what I thought he'd say. But what would you say if Jameson's out the door eavesdropping on us?
Just remember, Webhead, if anything comes from what I've told you, the Daily Bugle.
Yes. Wait.
That's the exclusive.
That's the least I can do, Robbie. In fact, I might even let that Peter Parker, handsome kid, great kid, he should be paid more, take the photos.
So the wall crawler will let Parker take his photos, eh? Cute. Real cute.
Wow, your inner monologue even shouts.
I know. It always has. Maybe that web-headed menace can fool the rest of the world, but he can't fool me.
Damn it, those turtles.
Silently, literally on tiptoe, the irascible publisher of the Daily Bugle sneaks back down the hall to his office, then cautiously locks the door behind him.
Click.
I know who he really is and what he really is.
But he doesn't know why he really is.
And before I'm done, the whole world will know as well. I owe quite a debt to whoever mailed me this anonymous package. Because before I'm through, the photos it contains.
Naked photos of Aunt May?
Oh,
Ew.
no.
Uh,
Those go to Otto.
Wait, how do you know they go to Otto?
Don't ask.
Uh,
It will bring about the inevitable end of the killer called Spider-Man
Yes!
yes.
and the final triumph of J. Jonah Jameson. No, yes.
He's kind of excitable, huh?
Mm. War Journal, entry number 381. I'm a little salty. This issue had a Gil Kane cover, and I'm not on it. I'm on the next cover, but it's not Kane.
Oh.
I know. I feel the same way. They'd run out of money and hope at about the same time.
Hope it changed.
And now, what was to have been a shining new apartment complex on the tip of Rockaway was instead a towering eyesore. It made little difference to me. If I can't be on a Gil Kane cover, what's the point?
Mhm.
Joey Whisper had informed me I would find the animals I'd been searching for here.
We got
But look, there's Eric Burton now. And that was all that really mattered.
Chalk.
The sentry fell like a brick wall in an earthquake. And I was ready when I entered the room.
There you go, Amy.
Snake Eyes, I want words with you.
Take. Yes, Packer.
Who in the? Holy crows! That Punisher creep.
Crab legs? Did you want to take any? Okay.
Got him before he gets us.
There.
I said I only wanted to talk to you, scum. But I should have known there's only one language that your kind understands.
He just took out the Lister sisters.
Apparently it's Buddhism.
Buddhism.
Oh no!
Your former associates made the mistake of being difficult, Snake Eyes. Don't follow their example. And shine my boots while you're down there. Now, there's someone going around this town impersonating me, dragging my reputation through the sewer. That's right, Laverne, you've got a mouth like a sewer. And you're going to tell me where to find him. War Journal entry 381, to be continued.
Dun, dun, dun.
The omnipresent roar of the traffic clattering across the 59th Street Bridge forms a most
Slow
appropriate
down,
chorus
you're going too fast.
for the web slinger's thoughts as he drops towards the newly constructed Roosevelt Island Tramway to catch his bated breath.
Don't understand it. You may not approve of the Punisher's methods, but he's never harmed an innocent before. I've already sworn to surrender himself on the day that happened. I don't know which is worse, going up against a homicidal Punisher or seeing pointy-eared demons who aren't even there. Eh? My Canadian spider sense is tingling.
Canadian?
Who's going on in a booth there? Whack.
I'm afraid it's that non-existent pointy-eared demon once again, Spider-Man.
Yes.
Oh, for the record, my proper name is Nightcrawler.
Ugh.
Non bitte, mein Freund. Unfreund. Stay down. I have no wish to injure you further. Our battle earlier this evening was a tragic mistake. I do not wish to see it repeated.
Huh? He's stealing my camera, you thief! But why?
Farewell, Spider-Man. It was easy thing. I sincerely hope it will be as old finds.
Now I'll be poor. I won't be the
My
pay for anime at all. I'll be dying because I don't have a camera to take photos.
He does not know that.
And my head's still spinning from that 1-2 punch. Or more like chop. You know what I mean? But I still can't let this Nightcrawler get away with me again. At least not until I find out who or what or where the Hulk really is.
It's Nightcrawler.
Spider-Man's stamina is astonishing. Already he is back in action, striving to recapture his precious camera. But the public at large still does not know about us young new X-Men, and I owe my comrades to keep their secret. My own comrades to keep their secret safe. Thus, there, meine old Freunde, I return your camera to you now gladly. If you wish, I will even repay you for the film I destroyed.
Oh, that's not the original film. Haha. Your generosity overwhelms me, Bright Eyes, but all I want from you is the satisfaction of planting my fist in your jaw. No! I didn't hit him hard enough! He's already falling!
He just jumped off.
The Nightcrawler topples savagely from the towering tramway. Really? Support a look of sheer exhilaration on his shadowed face, a peal of laughter on his lips that sounds mortal like an inhuman howl. One instant he is plunging helplessly through space.
So it was an awesome howl.
And the next instant he is gone.
Ah, cripes! I was gonna snag him with my webbing, but he's pulled that blasted disappearing act again.
An impressive little maneuver, is it not?
Back again, huh? Well, this time I'm not taking any chances.
Eh?
A quick shot of my ever-ready webbing. And you won't be pulling any fast fade-outs while I knock your bushy block off. Rats, he rolled with a punch again.
The problem with something like your webbing, my old friend, is that it has two ends.
Oh, no.
Oh, thus, it is sometimes difficult to tell who is in truth controlling it.
Nice stunt. Yanking me right along for the ride. I guess I was supposed to say NC. Okay. That's weird.
I guess. Nick, although is a kind of a cool nickname for Nightcrawler.
True.
But fun time is finished as of now.
I have no real desire to fight you, Spider-Man, but if you insist, let's get on with it.
I want a clean fight. Let's get it on. Ding ding.
But before a single punch can be thrown,
Vorsicht!
Grapes, the cable car. There goes Josh Brolin. Gotta get a grip on something fast. And I see North Carolina has done likewise.
Let's care.
Now the cable car is stopping, but that is impossible unless something has intentionally jammed the mechanism. But why would anyone want to do that?
I'm afraid I know why, fella. And believe me, the answer isn't pleasant.
There they are, exactly where Snake Eyes said they'd be. And one of them is the man I've come to yeet.
Yeet!
I'm not an animal.
next issue, the cataclysmic climax to the wildest Spidey saga yet, plus the menace of the man called Jigsaw. Be here for Let the Punisher Fit the Crime.
We want to thank you so much for joining us. We ask you to like and to comment and to subscribe. It helps out the channel. We will see you in the next reading, which is here in just a little bit. Don't miss it. It's fantastic.
In about 15 minutes.
All right.
I did not see what you did there.
Alicia,
Daddy.
Are we in the next reading?
No, but we are in the wrap up to the first one.
Honestly, I thought you was talking to Graphic, but I couldn't see him because he's in the dark.
It's still bullshit. Good night.
It is.
Yeah, he should have his light on so we can see his face.